Hey guys, it's Melanie Mitro here from Committed to Getting Fit. It is Wednesday, February 24th, 2016, and I am coming to you from the Mitro household, and we got some sick kids, and so we've been battling the flu. So I've got my pajamas on. We didn't get up until 8 o'clock this morning, but that is the beauty of this business, is the ability to, be able to just say, I can't work this morning. I've got sick kids, or I'm just going to take a little bit of time off, right? So anyways, I've been using this experience that I've had for a couple of weeks now, and I want to share it with you guys because I really feel like you are at a point in your business or in your fitness journey where you're faced with decisions for success on a daily basis. And when I was skiing in Utah for the Coach Advisory Board meeting a couple of weeks ago, Jeff Hill, who is the Executive Vice President of Beachbody, said to me, Melanie, we're gonna go skiing. And I was like, no, I don't wanna go skiing, right? I was like, I don't know how to ski. I've never skied before, and I'm not gonna be good at it, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall. And he's like, Melanie, this is going to be a valuable business lesson, and we need to do this. It's going to be good. This is a good team building. And so, after a little bit of poking and prodding, I decided, fine, I will listen to you. I will give this a go. And so they got ski lessons for the four of us that decided to go skiing. And here is what happened. Just like Jeff Hill said, a valuable lesson was learned. And what was that lesson? So when you're skiing, right, you do the pizza and the French fries, and that's the way that you ski, and you stop yourself by kind of putting your skis together and called pizzaing, down the slopes. And so we were on the mountain, and the ski instructor said, okay, we're going to go through this part of the mountain, and it's called a cat track. And a cat track is where you've got the mountainside going up, and then you've got a narrow kind of flat area, and then you have this drop off over here. And she said, you know what? She goes, you can do this. You need to go through this narrow spot to get to the other side of the mountain. And I'm going to give you a tip. If you keep your eyes on where you want to go, your body is going to go that way. But if you focus on the mountainside, on that downward slope, that drop off, where are you going to go? You are naturally going to go off the side of that mountain. So what did I do? I get on my skis, I've got my pizza going, and I'm like, in my mind, I am panicked because all I can think about is I don't want to go over that mountain. And I think to myself, keep yourself focused, Melanie. Focus on the mountain. Focus on going up. And I started to look up. And what happened? My body naturally hugged the side of the mountain, and I went up instead of down. And I thought to myself, this is a very valuable lesson. And I've been sharing this with my coaches, right? And I'm saying to them, so often in our fitness journey, we go into our fitness journey or we go into our business and we think we're going to fail from the start. And we just say to ourselves, I'm going to be bad at this. Nobody's going to want to join me. I can't recruit coaches. I'm bad at this. And what happens? You naturally become bad at it. You never make progress because in your mind, you are telling yourself that you are not good at this, that your body's not going to change, that you're not going to grow your business, you're not going to be successful as the other people that you look up to. But it's because you're focused on the negative. And if you begin to say to yourself, I'm worthy, I'm good enough, I'm meant for success, I am going to achieve my goals, I'm going to end the year as an elite or a premier coach, you are going to keep your eyes so focused on that prize that your body is going to go in that direction. Your business is going to follow. And so what I want to ask you today is, what are you telling yourself? What is the chatter inside of your mind? You have got to have unwavering faith that you are going to be successful at whatever business endeavor you do in life. And the minute you start to waver, the minute you start to say, well, maybe this is not for me, maybe all the cards are aligning, maybe this is a sign that I'm not supposed to do this, that is when you begin to go in that negative direction. So what I want to encourage you guys today is to remember that analogy, that skiing analogy of how sometimes we do hard things that make us uncomfortable, but we have to keep our eyes fixated on the prize. And when we do that, success is going to happen. And I can't guarantee that it's going to happen in a week or 2 weeks or 6 weeks or even a year, but I promise you, if you never let yourself think that that there's no other option to being successful, I promise you, you'll be successful. So apply this in your business and your personal life, with your friends, with your family, and your fitness, and you will always have yourself focused on success, and you'll be successful. So I hope you guys have a great day. This was also my first live broadcast on YouTube, so I hope it turned out good. Thanks for hanging with me in my pajamas, and I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing day. Bye, guys.